YouTube, what's going on? Man, it's been a long time since the last video. Appreciate everybody coming to the channel, everybody staying tuned to the channel, all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. All the old subscribers, appreciate you guys staying with the channel. Like I said, I know it's been a while since the last video. I haven't shot a video in a long time. I haven't had the access to the internet like I used to. I have a lot of videos I need to upload. I shot a lot of videos, a lot of customization jobs I've done. I need to upload them as soon as possible, but this one is a very, very big pickup, very, very big customization for me, being from Long Beach, California, Laker fan all my life. All my family is Laker fans, and a little history behind me. I'm pretty sure I told the story before, but back when I was in like 4th grade, my mom used to sell art, and she actually sold a piece of art to Kobe Bryant's mom, and she took me out of school to go up there to meet Kobe, but he wasn't there. He actually went to, I think, Universal Studios that day, but I gave it to meet his mom, and his mom gave me some Adidas gear, because back then he was signed with Adidas, so she gave me like a backpack and a jacket and like a tracksuit, and that was in the early 90s when Kobe Bryant was actually a rookie. So I've been a big Kobe Bryant fan ever since then. Like I said, just being a little kid, 4th grade, it was very, very impactful for me. It was nice, even though I didn't get to meet Kobe Bryant. It was just nice to actually, be in an experience like that. So, with me being a big Laker fan, and I don't really have a lot of pair of Laker shoes. The only pair of Laker shoes I had were the Laker 6s, but it wasn't really a Laker-inspired shoe. It was more like paying homage to Michael Jordan's first championship winning against the Lakers. So it wasn't really an inspired shoe for the Lakers. So I thought, with me doing customizations, why not go ahead and do one? So initially when I thought about it, I automatically thought about the Laker 8s. I mean, the Kobe Jordan 8 player editions that he wore in 2002, 2003. But like I said, I'm just starting doing customizations. I haven't really did a lot of customizations yet to know what materials and what paint to use on different materials. Just did a lot of painting of midsoles, and so I really don't know what materials take what paint to use, like this actually has a paint stick. So I didn't really know what to do, so I kind of left it alone and thought about doing a pair of Laker-inspired Jordan 7s. And back in that year, 2002, 2003, Kobe Bryant wore a away colorway of the Lakers 7s, of the Jordan 7s in Laker colorway, away version. I couldn't really think of any shoe besides the Raptors to do it, but I kind of want to do a home colorway because I wear a lot of the yellow home jerseys or the white ones, the alternate home jerseys. So I thought about doing a home colorway. Initially, I thought about doing the Orion 7s because they're cheap shoes, so I could find for a good price, low price. I actually did find a pair in my size for like $60, but I ended up passing on it because I thought it was kind of hard to do that chlorine blue, the Orion blue, and changing it from blue to purple or gold. It'd be kind of hard. Like I said, I don't know what materials take what type of paint, so it'd be kind of hard for me to do. So then I actually thought about doing the Cardinal 7s. But I noticed that on the Cardinal 7s I actually have already that the outsole has red rubber on it, and it kind of peeks up into the upper. And I'm not too sure exactly how good the paint will last on that rubber with wear, because I do intend to wear the shoes. So I go online, do a little bit more research into trying to find some more player edition Kobe Bryant shoes, and I came across the Air Jordan 3 that he wore. Now, back in 2002, 2003, Kobe was fresh off his Adidas deal, and one of the stipulations on his contract was he couldn't sign with another shoe company for a full year once he left Adidas. So throughout the 2002 season and 2003, Kobe Bryant wore Nikes, Adidas, Jordans, Reeboks, and ones, Filas. He wore different type of shoes, like pretty much every game. And one of the particular shoes he wore, like I said, was the Air Jordan 3. So I was inspired to do it. Went ahead and did it. I found the shoes. I found a pair of 2011 retros, size 11, which were a little big for me, but they fit good. They just looked really, really big. So I ended up selling the shoes. I drove out like a good hour just to try to sell the shoes because the guy lived like 2 hours away from me. I drove out sold the shoes, was on my way home from actually selling the shoes, and my car breaks down. So I intended to use the money that I sold the shoes to buy another pair of in my size, or maybe a different year retro. But my car breaks down, so I had to wait like a good 2 weeks just to get my car fixed. And once that was done, I started hunting again for a pair of Air Jordan 3s, either the retro 88s or the 2003s, the 2003 retros. The retro 88s, of course, are reselling for like $320 and up. And I'm not really willing. I'm always been the one to say that I'm not going to pay over $300 for a pair of shoes. So I got a couple people saying that they will actually sell them to me for $300, and I had the money for them. I didn't follow through with it yet. I talked to a couple people. I didn't flake on anybody. I just talked to a couple people, see if they can do something, and we never could actually work it out. So then I do some more research, do a couple more days of hunting, and actually found a pair of 2003 white cement 3s for $100 for a size 10, which is actually half the size smaller for me. But me being me, I know that the earlier 2000 retros are a little more wider compared to the new retros, which are kind of more narrow. So I ended up going out there, meet up with the guy, trying them on, they fit perfect. They actually have a little snug fit to them, but it's not too bad where I can't wear it. I bought them, I got them home, and started working on them. I finished them up, and now we have it here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. You have your Air Jordan 3 Kobe Bryant Player Edition customization. And I'm very, very happy with the outcome of the shoe. The paint job came out great on the midsole. The only gripe I have, which is always I have something to write about, was the back of the tongue here. It was originally red, and it was hard as hell to try to get it from red to yellow. Yellow being like a less prominent color. It's not as dominant, it's not as bold as the red. So it was hard to get it from red to yellow. When I first started doing it, it kind of came out orange, and then got kind of goldish color. And it took about like 4 or 5 coats of paint just to try to get it from red to this yellow. I'm still not done with it yet, but for now, it's all right. It'll do. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Of course, on the white cement 3s, the white on the midsole changes to black. I changed the black to purple. And that wraps inside the heel to the inside of the shoe and goes right back to the white. On the eyelets on the top, it was originally black. I painted that purple. And then on the front, it was red. I changed that to yellow. And originally on the tongue, on the Air Jordan 3 white cement, it was a red stitched-in Jumpman. I painted that yellow. And from the pictures I've seen online, the Player Edition Kobe's had a purple stitched-in border around it. I'm not able to do embroidery, so I just went ahead and got a Sharpie and colored it around it. Like I said, the inside of the tongue, I left the insole as is, but I actually have the intention to do custom insoles. I actually have the insoles already, all white insoles. I intend to print out images and put it onto the actual insole, and I have some inspiration behind that. I'll get into it in just a moment. Back to the shoe. Like I said, behind the tongue it is yellow now. And on the actual outsole, on the Player Editions it was yellow on the attraction pad there, and then the Jordan was yellow. I left it as is, left it red just because it's the bottom of the shoe. Not a lot of people are going to see it anyway. Plus, I'm not too sure if the paint, once I paint it, if it will actually sustain and stay that color. It might end up rubbing off anyway, so I just left it as is. Now, one of the big things about this shoe, to me, it was actually a historic shoe. In 2003, Kobe Bryant wore these in multiple occasions, but two of the big occasions he wore these in was early in February 18th, 2003. The Lakers played against the Houston Rockets. This was Yao Ming's rookie season, and it was actually supposed to be Shaq versus Yao Part 2. The second game they played against each other. I believe Shaq did not play that game, but Kobe ended up dunking on Yao Ming that game, It was a very, very big moment. If you guys do the research, go ahead and look on YouTube, or if you look for pictures of it, you'll see, Google Kobe dunk on Yao. You actually see he's actually wearing these shoes. In that particular game, on February 18, 2003, Kobe Bryant scored 52 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 blocks. So that was, like I said, a big moment for him to dunk on Yao Ming, one of the first people to do it. And he was wearing this shoe. Again, he wore it a couple weeks later. He was playing against the Pacers on March 5th, 2003. And this is the game where Kobe Bryant scored his 10,000 career points. So that he was actually wearing these shoes again. In that game, he had 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. So Kobe was pretty much balling out in these shoes. I know he wore it a couple more times. I'm not too sure exactly what. I know he played against the Spurs wearing them, but I don't think it was anything like monumental or anything historical with him wearing that shoe in those games. But like I said, I remember him actually wearing these, dunking on Yao Ming. So that was another reason why I wanted to do this customization. So it was very, very impactful to me, very historical, and it was a big moment in Kobe Bryant history, 2 big moments in Kobe Bryant history, actually wearing these shoes. So it was no brainer. It's one of the best player editions I've ever seen. One of my favorite Kobe Bryant shoes ever. Even though it wasn't his actual signature shoe, it was a shoe that was made for him specifically. And you don't see a lot of them on the web. I think Fat Joe might have one, but I'm not too sure. He might have some other ones, I think. But maybe not this particular colorway or this particular model. And you can't really find them on eBay or anything like that. And if you could, it probably won't be in a lot of people's price range, and it probably won't be in a lot of people's sizes. But like I said, these are super, super dope. The colorway is nice. Everything behind it, the history behind it is very, very big. So it wasn't like a no-brainer for me to do these. I had to do it. Me being a big Laker fan, a huge Kobe Bryant fan, and a huge sneakerhead, Air Jordan 3 being a very, very inspirational shoe. I thought, why not? So there you guys have it. Another close look for you guys again, just so you can see. And everything is hand-painted. All my customizations are hand-painted by me. I do it all by myself with my little spare time that I get. There you guys have it. So, again, all the subscribers, everybody new and old, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Everybody staying with me, everybody commenting, leaving comments, good or bad, I appreciate it. Good or bad feedback, it's all good to me. I don't buy into none of that hate and all that. I just do me and let people live their life. So, you guys have a good one. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Have a good one. Peace.